Hello, my awesome readers. Today I actually thought I'm gonna just jump in and make a little video. I've been trying to make this video for weeks. That's not gonna happen like I wanted to, so I just thought I better just make a quick video and share what I have to say. So this is my second album of Project Life for the year. I'll probably finish with this album, which is not up to date. Yes, that is the truth of my Project Life right now. But I'll show you what I have and just share what I have been doing to try to catch up. This album actually started for the month of July, which I'm so happy I was actually able to make a little divisor for July at least. As you can see, I'm still using the Collect app. Let me see. I'm sorry for the lighting. It's super cloudy and it's about to rain, but I'm going to try to see if I can move over a smidge and bring some more light. I'm trying to take advantage that the baby is sleeping and my husband is in the room with her. And okay, anyway, enough talking. Let me share. So as you see, I have been using the Collect app, which is what makes life so much easier. Just get the picture, add your little journaling and the date, and you're ready to go. So that's how I've been making this work thus far. Of course, I have to add my little memorabilia. This was one of the last times before school started that we went to McDonald's, and of course I had to take the little fries packaging from McDonald's. Let's see, what else have I added in here? As you can see, I've been trying to keep it super minimal because since Izzy was able to go outside, that's what I was basically working on doing, making sure that we got out and had adventures throughout the summer, which was basically a makeup summer because if you have followed my blog, you know that Isabel was a premium born at 27 weeks, so we didn't get a summer basically. We lived in the NICU, but thank God she's doing awesome, and she actually turned 15 months on. She turned 15 months. Can you believe that? Well, I can't. I know I can't. She turned 15 months on Monday, so we are celebrating lots of milestones, her walking. So that's what I've been focusing on. I actually have an album for her, which I'm almost done, which I'm going to share. As I had discussed before with her album, I'm doing it in a perspective of as a mother, as a preemie. That is one thing that I wish that somebody would make a collection for parents. Oops, excuse me, parents of preemies, because usually what I have to do is make cards up that'll have milestones saying just perfect for us. So I think that that would be like a kit that parents would actually use without having to go crazy trying to figure out how to use our own supplies in order to make come across with what we're trying to say. Okay, this is from a fun day that we went to an adventure park, and I of course kept the tickets and the banners. The bracelets that they gave us, and I added an extra page as just of the kids when they were having fun. This is the carnival at our church. I made sure to include collages once more because I didn't want to go too crazy adding too many pictures. Again, I used my iPhone and I made collages of the pictures together and added the journaling when I went to print using my computer. Here's more pages and more milestones. This was still July. Let's see what else. Here is a day at the park We also visited the farmer's market. And it's always a treat when he comes along because he's 16 now, so, he doesn't want to hang out with all of us. He has other plans. So when he comes along, there sure is loads of pictures to be taken. This was a trip. We went to Brooklyn, and we went to the merry-go-round, and the park. It was really amazing and fun. Then this is... because which little girl does not love Frozen? I was able to actually get my Gabby a Elsa dress, and by our house, we can drive through. There's this church. It looks like a castle. So when I received that dress, I convinced my husband to take me up the hill so I can take pictures of her in her Elsa dress, and we had a blast. So it's always fun, always to just indulge and have a little fun photo shoot. Those are always the most fun. Then we also went to the city as a whole family. We went to the 9/11 memorial, and I have actually a couple of cards tucked in the back of the pictures of the kids. They wrote what they thought about when they went to the memorial. As you can see, here is the new trade, the new world trade. Well, Tower 1. That's so sad. I don't even know the name. Excuse me. See, I haven't even drank all my Freedom Tower. Excuse me. See, I have to correctly name it the Freedom Tower. I should know. My 11-year-old was telling me all the facts that he's learned actually from reading and from everything he learned when he was there. So he really loves that building, and that's on his bucket list for his next birthday, because it'll be open next year. So he wants to go up there. This is my littles again. We went, and then there was an event at the bookstore. It was supposed to be Frozen. We all thought that perhaps one of the princesses would be there, Elsa or Anna. But no, it was just a reading, and there was, kid you not, more than 100 people upstairs waiting for one of the princesses, and nobody showed up. But it still was a fun event for us, because in the back of the bookstore they had a little Olaf that you could take a picture with, and there's my Gabby. She did go to the event dressed in her Elsa dress. She loves that thing. Sharknado 2. Of course I had to put that in because my littles and I, we watched part 1. We thought it was the most hilarious thing. So when we saw this was part 2, we said, it can get even more ridiculous? It can't be. But sure enough, oh yes it can. And here is week 32. As you can see, I was still keeping up, right? So I was kind of happy. This is August. August is still manageable. But when September hits, yeah, that was not a thing. Here, I actually have to still put notes of what we did throughout the week. Again, I write all my notes on my phone, and then I'll just eventually print them out and then either print it out or write it by hand. Here is week 33. Once again, as usual, I use my Collect app, which is my lifesaver, because I just have to get to the printer and then print. Here's my son being silly at my nephew's birthday party. And this is us at the movie theater. Well, the littles and I, we went to go see Guardian of the Galaxy. I can't wait till it comes out a video. We love that movie. It was so good. This was the week that sadly Robin Williams passed. I did tuck in something about him in the back of this, and I introduced actually the kids to his movies. So Jumanji was like the first one that we started to watch. This is another trip we took, and I also introduced the kids to the Coneheads. Like, how awesome is it that now we can like show our kids movies from our childhood, or at least I have. We watched the Coneheads, we watched Ghostbusters, and they loved it, and I loved recording their reactions to the movies. Again, I have little snippets in the back of this of what they thought about the movies, and yeah. And this is, we went to the Brooklyn Museum, and there was an exhibit. It was totally amazing. I actually have to print out pictures of my 11-year-old son. He took pictures with his iPod, so he's gonna give me those, and I have to put that in there. This is us being silly. Aha. So here we are. At the end of August is when it starts to get crazy, because our van died, and we needed to get a new car. And in the midst of getting a new car, let me see if I can focus. This was August 26th. School started September 4th. We, truth be told, hadn't really done any shopping. Yeah, so you can imagine what was life like the next week. So there's gaps in between, but I still managed to include the movies that we watched. Week 35. It's pretty empty, but still has just the main focus pictures, which I plan to go back in and fill in. The new book bag. Of course, I had to get a picture of her. She's in 2nd grade. Yay! This is her first pedicure that I got her. So, of course, I had to record that. This is week 36. Ask me what week we are in. I have no idea. So, being that this is September 8th, I'm like, 3 weeks behind, plus whatever I have to fill in. But I'm okay with it. I just wanted to share what I'm up to. As you can see, I just made the simplest of simple cards. Put the what and the week number. I've been actually cooking a lot. And including recipes on my blog, if you guys are interested, because spending outside, just even if it is quote unquote healthier choices, it's still more expensive than me making them. So this is actually, it was like a veggie medley that I made, and also I have been blogging about school lunches for the kids, because they were kind of complaining, last year. Oh, okay, Mom, thanks for the ham and cheese and the bologna and cheese, but can we have new things this year? So, I've been trying to oblige, and I actually am doing pretty good. I blogged about that as well. And here's my skater. And the last of the week. I finally tried it. Well, I think being that I'm not a beer drinker, or alcohol drinker per se, I was like, it's okay. And, truth be told, this was on September 13th, I drank one, and the rest of the case is still in the refrigerator. So guess what I will be doing? I'm going to go to Pinterest and find out what other recipes I could do with beer. Probably do something with chicken or something. We actually rented Winter Soldier, finally. And just me and silliness. And then this is blank, because I have to catch up. And my oldest just turned 16. And what else milestone? Isabel is walking, like really fully walking, which I did a photo shoot with that. I have pictures to pick up. And yeah, that's my story. And I hope you guys got some sort of inspiration. I'm sorry I'm not like totally giving you step-by-steps, which I hope I know I keep saying that word, hope. We'll be able to soon make another video showing you, like I said, my the baby's preemie album, which I completed for her first year, which I think will be a really wonderful gift for her to look through when she gets older. And that's it. If you have any questions or any comments of my silly little video here, I appreciate it, and I'll talk to you guys soon.